I call the meeting to order. All stand for the Lord's Prayer, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Hunt.
Present.
Mr. Minor.
Here.
Mr. Garwood.
Here. Fellas, have you had an opportunity to review the minutes of March 19th, 2015?
I have, sir, and I move a motion they be approved as presented.
I'll second that, Pat.
Thank you.
They stand approved as presented. We also have the minutes of March 28th, 2015.
Same way, I move a motion they be approved as presented.
And I'll second that, Pat.
They stand approved as presented, Pat.
Thank you.
Before we go with you, Pat, I'd like to go out of order here just a little bit. We've got some visitors from, what's your name, Chesapeake? Or Hillland or Hillcorp. Okay, Hillcorp Energy. So Ben, you want to, I know you presented us with a contract some time ago. I believe it's a 2-year lease, and it was for 1/4 of an acre, and it dealt with the Bunker Hill Cemetery, that you wanted that piece to be part of the unit there.
Correct.
But there must have been a typo because it was only $187.50.
Well, you know.
Well,
$50
The typo has been corrected.
Yeah, we made some adjustments on that. I understand that.
Well, tell us.
Well, I don't know if everybody's had a chance to look at it. I know Attorney Hunt has. I presented him with a copy. I have printed out many more copies for the group to have. Same language, with the fact that it's a non-surface lease. There will be no effect of the surface.
And it's
Are you
going.
familiar with this parcel right
Yeah,
there?
right.
There? Yeah. Okay.
This is for 1 year?
We made it to a 1-year lease with then a $500, flat per sign per.
That's per day, or?
I wish it was per day. It would be per day. It could be per day. We get a big gusher. Depends on how the well produces, of course. But yeah, so I scratched out just the per acre, per mineral acre language.
Okay.
And so just made that. I mean, if you're going to compare it to a 5-year lease, obviously that would be extrapolated out again per acre.
And the royalty is 15%?
Royalty 15% from the gross of the proceeds, without any deductions coming from the deductionist. It's just a copy of the record payment, which has the $500, fee.
And common sense, it's a 1/4 of an acre. I mean, it's so small, you're not going to put anything there.
Absolutely not.
It's a cemetery.
Correct. There's language in there preventing any surface usage of any type. So there's, it's not going to happen. Then you have the standard Crucius 88 lease, which is typical that they hand out, with the additional addendums. And the second addendum is this restriction of surface activity, which expressly, says it's a non-surface lease. There's no surface usage of any type. Obviously, there's some language protecting the water. There's obviously language in protecting the identification of the parcel, those sort of things. But any of the language relating to surface disturbance, cutting down trees, location of the well pad, pipeline, all those things have been removed because they're really not necessary in a non-surface lease. So there's Crucius 88 lease, which is very driller friendly, with the additional addendums that balances back and protects the surface and the landowners, and balances out the lease itself. So really there's nothing as far as concern for the surface. It's just about, getting a lease and making it being able to put into a dwelling unit.
The property over there across from St. John's, it looks like it's getting, it looks like they got ready to drill it there, but he says that they don't, it doesn't sound like they're going to drill it.
Which one was that? I'm sorry.
So the nickel pad.
The nickel pad? We're drilling right now the Nolker well pad, which is off of Woodville Road and 558. That one is currently in production. I mean, we already have that one working. This parcel would be part of that unit.
Oh.
So the nickel
Part of the
pad-
Nolker?
Part of the Nolker well, yes, ma'am.
Do you have a copy of this for Pat?
No, these are the old things.
Yeah, I have it. Here's just the current one with the $500 mentioned there.
Well, this board kind of has a standing rule. We read everything before we discuss it and vote on it. Unlike some of our representatives where you vote on it and you can fix it later.
Sure.
Yeah. Is that a fair statement, guys?
That's fair.
Makes sense. I would expect it no other way, obviously. And you need to understand what you're working with. And one of them present you with a copy of it initially, but then have everybody look it over and everybody has something to review it that way.
Okay.
So, yeah, absolutely. But,
All right. I don't have any anybody else have any questions on it?
The only thing I have is, Ben, we had, Chesapeake was UPS Ben.
Right.
Was in, probably in 11. The township has over 35 acres. Is Hillport interested in any other of our acreage? I know we have looked.
to setting that, well, at that, there was a point where we were what they call trend leasing or sprawl leasing, where you just kind of take acreage. Hillport really got in and around the Brinker storage field, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with in the area here. So we sort of maintained at least in and around that area. We did then purchase from Chesapeake some other acreage in and around that Brinker storage field, sort of squaring off the interest. Right now, we're only really amending and leasing potential units. Next unit up is what we're really focusing on. So there should be something, or there could be something down the line where we do need that parcel, or we do incorporate those sort of things.
I missed what you said. You're looking for what right now?
Well, we're only leasing and we're only amending acreage that are within units upcoming. I mean, just the units we're working on now. I have, a map of that unit. Again, it's not something that's set yet because we don't really have it, fully done yet, and we're going to have to trim some things off, but this is how it is permitted, and this is how it's prescribed. The drilling is actually up here, and it'll cruise down, in an east-southeasterly direction with the cemetery right here.
Could we make some copies of this?
Well, I hate to give it out, and the reason why is it could change, and we hate to be held to something that, might not be, and ruffle some feathers and that gets it that way. But just to show where the drilling is and what the potential is for drilling. Colors are on the working. They're having to do with what is leased and what's amended and what's title's been run on and everything else. So here's where your parcel is here. And here's where the cemetery is, right off of Hill Road and 558. So you'll actually be in both units. So straddling the line there. We're drawing this here. This is the upper pattern of the valley going in the southeastern direction. It will eventually run this west as well.
Yes.
With all due respect,
That's all
I
right.
know that you're going to read it and everything like that, but the drilling rig is up, and this needs expedited.
The colors are things like...
Well, we're not going to vote on it tonight if that's where you're going.
I know we need a time frame to get back with them and say, that you might have a decision in a week, or because
Well,
they're set and ready to go.
We don't make decisions unless we're in an open meeting. Our next meeting would be April 16th. That's our next meeting.
Okay.
We try and follow the sunshine laws. That way we don't get our names in the paper. Anything else?
I just...
And
questions we have here...
do you have any cards
I
in
do.
case anybody has a question, they can just call you directly?
Absolutely. Where our office is, right there on Main Street in
Right.
Columbiana. I can definitely stop over and see you, but...
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because back in 11,
Thank you.
we had $1,500 an acre at 18% off. 36 acres that we have.
Right.
And they were sitting here April 2nd, 2015, being offered 500 to take 15%.
Well, as far as the
We're glad to see Oak Fork within the township.
Sure.
We've got a pretty good working relationship with them at this point. I think the $500 an acre is kind of thin.
No, it's not per acre. It's a flat fee for that quarter acre.
For the quarter acre, that's fine. It's a long way from the 5,800 per acre, which if you broke that down into a quarter, your math is what, 2,800, 2,500. So.
Well, 2,500, but then that would be a 5-year lease. So this is only a 1-year lease. The
Right.
time when they do 5-year leases, they're buying time. Right now, we're not buying time. We're really putting it into a short unit right away.
I understand.
So immediately we start decreasing it.
For that one spot.
Yes, just Bunker Hill.
I think it was called Bethel Fairfield Cemetery, I think it was called. I was trying to find any information I could about the establishment.
I know, they have a lot of different names.
Yeah.
We kind of picked the road that it's next to.
Yeah, well, I guess in that sense, but I found some information online, I was talking about it, but, you know, there was a book that was published in 1879 and republished in 1976 that had some language and had some things. This was a portion of it that I highlighted that had talked about the Bethel Methodist Episcopal Church that went from 1840 to 1860 and 1629.
That's what that was called.
Probably
Well, we
around
do
that same time,
advertising and
yeah.
such.
Yeah, I mean, so I saw on a variety of different websites where it mentioned Bethel Fairfield Church, as well as in the minutes from a previous meeting where we're mentioning
Advertising.
the six of the cemeteries that got their grounds in.
The
Yeah,
advertising.
Bethel Cemetery. Yeah, so considering that as a nine, I just didn't want to know what the name would be or how that would factor in, but. Any information you could have that would provide or prove ownership of or custodianship of that I can send with the lease would be great, because other than what's on the tax card at this point, there's really no language or proof like that. So I'm sure it's available. I'm sure it's somewhere, but it's just not.
I think it's a handwritten deed.
Okay. Yeah, might go pretty far back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I think we dug those up once. Several years
I don't
ago.
remember that, Bob, if you're right off good now.
I might still have a copy. All I gotta do is dig it up.
Sometimes that's the hard part. Yeah,
It is.
It's great that the Historical Society is available, but yeah, there's sometimes it's hard to really find some of that stuff out and
Right.
track it down. So
Right.
it's
Okey-doke. Anything else?
I have no further to present. I mean, you have my number. If there's any questions or correspondence, please let me know.
Okey-doke.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies, thank you.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
See you around.
What's her name?
What's her last name?
Sherry McElravy. McElravy.
MCEL?
Yeah. RAVY.
McElravy.
Oh, she's got a card.
We can get your card here. Yeah, that'll make it easy.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is from the book I found. It was printed in 1879.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen this before, but I printed out the Fairfield. There's actually a bunch of mentions for Darwood as well as as some of the original settlers. I sort of highlighted, some of the families. Yeah. And then there's a Jacob Hum, 1806, one of the original settlers. Further down the line, he talks about this Jacob Hum.
Because the hard copy, this is a little red book about that thick.
Okay, you have it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It was found on Google when it had been scanned in, so I thought it was pretty interesting.
That's pretty nice they put it there.
A lot of
Yeah,
recognizable
really.
names, yeah. That's pretty
Yeah.
interesting stuff.
All right, hey, thank you.
Have a great night. Happy Easter, everybody. Thank you.
Pat?
Okay. Let me see, go to next, go to page 2. Okay. I gave you some of the research that I did for the levy that we'd like to put on the ballot this fall. And it is for, I gave you the election results and so forth before, and what we need to do first off to get that ball rolling on that 1.6 mil renewal is send a letter to the county requesting the pertinent information and what the value and so forth would be.
The auditor's office first, right now.
What?
The auditor's office
Yes,
first.
yes, uh-huh.
Asking, what, her to prepare a certificate of an estimated property tax revenue?
I believe it's, don't hold me to that, I didn't copy
I'm just
that.
going off of that.
On the top there,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
It's, this was election results. The very first thing, a resolution must be passed asking the county auditor to prepare a certificate of estimated property tax revenue. The resolution must include all the following: the description, the Ohio Revised Code section, if the levy is to be a renewal, replacement, or otherwise, tax year and calendar year levy is to begin, collection. Now, is that's so specify primary or general election, amount of millage or dollars that need to be generated. That's the first step. And after the certificate is received, then we have to do it in an open meeting. So if we will ask for that information. Resolution number,
So we need a resolution to that effect?
yes,
So moved.
2015-34.
And I'll second that, Pat.
Thank you.
And this is for the general election, correct? In the
Yes.
fall?
Yes, it has to be in the fall, if I remember right. Mr. Hung,
Yes.
Mr. Minor,
Yes.
Mr. Garwood.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, Bob. For some reason, I think I read that someplace that...
Yeah, I think it's in the fall, and it's a renewal for the roads, I think.
Okay, I gave you a copy of an Ohio EPA Citizen Advisory. I think it's just, it was there this evening in the packet I gave you. It's about the EPA is scheduling a community meeting to discuss restoration of the Nice chemical site located on State Route 14A in Salem. More specific information regarding this meeting is noted in the EPA's release dated 3/26/15. Is that not what I gave you? I believe. I hope it is.
Yeah, it's the last page.
Okay, I think I got that on accepted. Hang on just a sec. I'll find it again. I'm forever finding something. I know I have it. Sorry, guys. Too much paper.
This has been going on for a long time. I mean, 20 years, so it's been going on a long time.
At the bottom of that notice,
At the bottom of what?
at the bottom of the notice that I gave you tonight in the packet, there's I think I put orange bars around it.
Right.
That's telling you when it is. Written comments by April 17th. And the meeting actually is going to be, the information is available at Salem Public Library, and you can call the Twinsboro office of the Ohio EPA, and there's a number there. And you can also look it up online if you want to respond to that. I didn't.
There's not a tributary that goes through Fairfield Township, is it?
I don't know, but I'll bet you.
Because
I'll
the
bet
Mill
you.
Creek runs north. Everything over there goes that way.
So it comes down out of Salem, it goes through Salem Township.
And yeah,
550.
down through Franklin Square.
Franklin Square and then south, so it don't, that tributary don't hit us.
They,
You need a motion on it, or what?
No, I think
No.
it's just for information, Carl.
Yeah, okay.
I received it and I thought it might be of interest to you, so I copied it for you. Okay. This one is quite cumbersome and I did not print it. There's so many pages, and it is from Columbiana County Board of Commissioners. And it is, you're receiving this packet with a resolution passed by the Columbiana County Board of Commissioners to allow a major amendment to our current E911 county plan. The amendment to the plan allows the county to upgrade the E911 equipment to NG911, next generation is what it means, to allow the receiving of text messages and pictures. Our county will continue to support the current PSAP answering locations. The equipment will be enhanced by the implementation of a county-wide CAD, computer-aided design, dispatch program with a centralized voice recording system. We ask for your approval of the plan amendment. If you have any questions regarding the plans for the upgrade, please feel free to contact me, and this is from Tim Weibel. I am more than willing to attend one of your meetings should that be required. We would appreciate your timely response in this matter and look forward to supporting our public safety programs to the fullest. The plan itself, the one that the commissioners adopted, was a resolution in support of an amendment to Columbiana County's existing 911 final plan. That was Resolution 14 in 2015. The one that they presented, if you folks, if you want to adopt it, is a resolution in support of an amendment to Columbiana County's existing 911 final plan. You want me to read that?
Well, I'd like to read what they sent us.
Okay, I did not copy all that, but I can. Would you
What do
rather?
you guys think?
I'd like to see it.
I'd like to read it. And
I think it's the same
maybe
as what
invite
theirs
Tim to
is.
a meeting on the 16th.
I'll copy this if that's what you'd like to have. Do you want all this other stuff?
Yeah, I'd like the total package.
You want the total package?
Yeah.
I think we're going to use your copy. I'm going to spit that out quicker than I can on mine. Okay, let me do that. Trustees. Carl, you want one too?
Sure.
Because this is the upgrade that they're talking about.
Right.
On the headlines in the paper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't buy the paper, you just read the front when you go into the post office, and that pretty much covers the news.
Okay, so no action tonight. Okay, received a letter also from,
Are you gonna put that in the paper that we're asking, or, asking Commissioner Weigel to attend our meeting on the 16th?
something?
Did you ask us, I mean, some like kind of question, should we, or you going to ask us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you put it in the paper, then it'll just be here.
See your trouble.
There is,
Who wants to call him? I'll call him.
did I give you that?
There, you wanna call him, or I'll call him? Okay, I'll call him.
Devon's
See if you
information,
can
copy
attend.
road closure.
Yes.
I didn't give you my copy, did I?
said no.
Gee whiz. Okay, guys, I gave all of you, I believe, a copy of Bob Durbin's letter dated March 30th regarding the closure, proposed closure for intersection upgrades in Fairfield Township, SR 164 and 558 crossing.
Yes.
And that, Durbin sent that out to us, and I don't know that it needs action, but just information, I think.
You needed a motion for that?
No, it's just for information.
Well, it looks like they're gonna go west and then turn your road back across the country, but what about the traffic goes lots east? So we'll go
Did you read that letter, or are you looking at the map?
Better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not addressing that, saying that
They're saying that that's gonna be the detour to go that way.
That'll be the official,
The official, exactly, yeah.
the official detour.
Which way will it be the official detour?
West on Lodge, Carl, and then north on Latonia Road, up to Crestview, and then back over to 164 on Crestview.
Over by my house.
Yes.
Wow.
Yuck.
Well, you know they're gonna go Lodge East, Woodville North. We'll use some of it. I'll call Bob and see if we can have communication with ODOT, to see if we can maybe have them look at the other section too. And they may only give you one section.
Well, what did it say there? We've determined for 21 days. I thought I read something someplace where they fill it.
Yeah, it's the third on this page. Be the third page. Where ODOT wrote a letter to Bob Durden.
Yeah. And they enclosed their map showing only the state's official detour route.
Right.
And they know that most people, just local people, just do their thing, but what the well people do, I don't know.
I'll say something, I don't know if it'll do any good because they do pick them on local, but I'll call Bob.
Oh, I just wonder what it was. So this is just
In
information.
the back room snoring.
Yeah. There's no action with this.
No.
Okay. I think that is all the extra things that I have tonight, thanks.
Okay, do we need to, it's 7:30.
Yep, we
Do we need to
do.
open
Yes, we do.
some stuff?
Let's do the small one first. We have, I believe, 3. This one doesn't, it's from Mark Cope, New Waterford. I have no idea what it is. I didn't open it. Do you know anything that's come from him? You know, it's
Call the committee.
okay. Now, I thought it might have been a bid. Okay. Then we only have 2. 2 bids for, get my paper here. The lawn service. Okay. If you would.
This is Hayes Lawn Care.
Okay.
This is who?
Hayes Lawn Care.
Oh,
They're the folks that
who's been doing it?
You ready, Pat?
yes.
Cool Springs and Extra Watts, 110.
Okay.
Bethel, 30.
Mhm.
East Fairfield, 190. Park,
Middleton Park.
45.
Mhm.
Mount Zion Cemetery, 70. Government Center, 100.
Mhm.
House next to us, 40. Hunt Cemetery, 40. Esterly Cemetery, 40. Ball field as needed, $100.
Well, I didn't read this so I could add that up, but those look pretty familiar to me, those figures.
Copy of the insurance and workers' comp.
Okay, insurance and workers' comp.
Check.
Okay.
lawn care. Cemeteries, East Fairfield, $100. Esterly, $35. Liberty Hill, $35.
No, what's Liberty Hill?
Tom Dents.
I didn't advertise it that way, but I guess that's what
Liberty
he got.
Hill,
How much you did, I'm sorry,
35.
for how?
Yeah,
Okay.
so their names on the rock, those names.
Mhm.
Cool Springs, 45. Mount Zion, 50. Bethel, 30. Ballfield on Route 7, 80. Small Park in Middleton, 35. It has it listed as the two properties here, 165. That would be the government center and the house.
Which is, we asked for it separate. Did they separate it?
It's listed together.
Well, we just add the two up.
Yeah.
Well, I can do that, but I
Yeah.
post them to different places. 165, you say?
Yes.
Now, we're gonna have, since that's the fire district, we're gonna have to split it later.
Because one gets posted to fire and one to general.
Right.
And it was 165 total.
Correct.
My question right now is this, I don't understand.
Which one? Cool Springs.
Did you suppose he got the extra lot on there? I'm guessing. Let's make sure I have it on there.
Because Cool Springs is marked by the fence, so,
Mhm.
I mean, in front of the fence and behind the fence, that's Cool Springs. So there's nothing hidden out there.
Well, let me see if I can add this up real quick. 140 and 145, 110, 150, 190, 260, 290. 8, 17, 26. See if I can add them up. 8, 17, 26, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 795. Were you adding them up, Barry?
At $575 for Heather.
Yes.
I thought I had $655 for Hayes. I was going to redo Hayes.
I got something different, let's see. 140 and 145. 80, 190, 220, 290. 5, 8, 17, 26, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get 765 here.
And those are the values per cut,
Yeah, you're right.
correct?
Yes.
So the only other thing we need to do is, don't we have to run the check through the state?
The findings for recovery?
Yeah. Don't we have to do
I
that?
would say that's probably a pretty good idea.
Okay. So then, are you gonna put that into like a little chart for us?
I can do
And then
that.
when we do the findings of recovery, then we can award the contract at the next meeting?
Yeah, we do need, eventually we need this broken down, but that's not necessary.
There was a copy of insurance and
Workers' comp both, so both of them have,
What is it, 165?
what's that?
165 for this place and that place. Are we safe to split it in half?
Here, 65 over there.
Oh, 100 here, 65 over there? Okay.
However you want to do it, I mean, it's... No,
Well, we split it between two different funds, is the reason.
Yeah. This is the bigger parcel, right? Well,
Did I have it added up right? Or did,
Yeah, he had this total. You had it right.
okay.
What was your total of that?
675,
I was just making you work.
that is for Hefner.
No,
no,
no, 575.
575.
That's what you said verbally. You didn't, you wrote it, that's not what you said.
5, 10, 15.
We can take the extra 100.
7, 8, 9. 7, well,
Just like you did a restaurant, right?
3, 4.
Per cut!
It is 575.
Yeah.
It is, I wrote it as, it is 575, but I asked him. I carried 2 instead of 1.
Well, you said 575, you didn't say.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought first.
But you wrote it, I see, yeah.
Okay.
What about Hayes?
765, Carl.
Yes. And the Cool Springs one is for everything, right? They trim it or don't they? No. They do that. Okay. So what did you say we need to do on the,
Well, we gotta run that findings for recovery through the state.
what all do we need for them? Just the address to get run down?
No, I just gotta run the name.
Name?
I don't have to have an address.
Just have them along
Yeah,
here?
yeah, I can run it.
Okay.
Those are those two.
Yes, thank you. I don't want to bury that. Okay, now we're going to do the road products.
Okay.
Excuse me, yep.
You ready? When I'm opening?
Yes, thank you. That would
The
be,
sheet.
yeah, let's do that. Make sure I'm on the right page here. On here, huh?
Okay?
Yep.
This would be Central Allied.
Central Allied, okay.
Central Allied for hot mix.
Hot mix, 2, 4, 12,
Okay, 402,
okay,
$54 a ton.
okay.
404, 58.
$58.
412, 90. And blacktop grindings.
Blacktop grinding is where it's at.
It's less than one.
Right, I just want to make sure you're getting the right line.
40.
These are all per ton, right?
Correct.
Yes, okay.
Tri-county asphalt.
Tri-county asphalt, okay.
$402, 56. 404, 60. 412, 64.
Well, that's different. Oh,
Yeah, no, it's always, it's like that every year.
is it really?
Yep. Oh, Pat, you're gonna have to excuse me, I read the list price, not our price. I should have looked over a column.
So these
Yeah, let's redo those.
3,
Yes.
well, we'll just put it down the line, how's that?
Okay. Yeah, 'cause
Got it.
These will be the next ones.
Okay.
52 on the 402,
Mm-hmm,
56 on the 404,
mm-hmm,
and 60 on the 412.
got it.
Sorry about
And we're
that.
not doing grindings with him?
They do not have grindings on here.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
East Fairfield Coal Company,
Okay.
this will be lengthy probably. All right, well, you can tell me what you want to start with. It's going to be limestone.
Okay, let's go, this is East Fairfield, limestone, okay, let's do limestone 1, number 1, whatever that is.
Number 1's
Mhm.
1325.
2,
1325.
4,
1325.
8,
Number 8, 1350.
limestone 9,
Number 9 is limestone.
mhm,
That's the sand. Well, they don't have it listed as number 9. They have a spec sand.
what's it called?
They have it as a spec sand, not a number 9. Let's just leave that off.
Okay,
Move to the next one.
57,
57, 1325.
57M,
1225.
limestone 304,
1145.
limestone 617,
1145.
I don't know what dolomite 7 and 8 is, that something different?
Yeah, it's something different.
Okay, so we have 3 at 1325, no, 4 at 1325. I just want to make sure I did them right.
Yeah, your 1s, 2s, 4s, and 57 should all be 1325.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that 57? I have 1225.
That's for this 57M.
Gotcha, you're right, it is. Mhm.
Okay?
Yep,
And then the 304 and 617 should be 1145.
got it. Mhm.
Okay.
Now, there's that just the product, not the delivery,
That's
right?
product only.
Okay. Now what do I-
Okay?
Mhm. I didn't get on the right lines either.
You didn't?
No, I did it.
All right. So Phoenix Services.
Phoenix Services. Okay. And what do they do for us?
It'll be slag.
Okay. 6M, 8, and 57.
6M, 15.
What does Mingo Junction mean? Is that where it's coming from?
Yes.
So I want to put it on that line?
Either way.
Okay.
Put it on that one.
Okay.
6M is 15.
Even,
Yes.
8,
12.
and 57.
9. Okay?
Mhm.
And let's do Lafarge next.
You have Cleveland and Warren both.
Yes. That one's really packaged up. 6M at Cleveland,
6M at Cleveland, okay.
1875.
Okay, 8 at Cleveland,
2240.
57,
It's not on there.
okay.
Yeah, okay. And 6M at Lordstown,
Where do I want to put that? From Lafarge?
yes.
That's,
Warren.
you call it Warren?
Same thing.
Okay, got it.
2250.
For 6,
Correct.
okay. Number 8,
It's not available there.
okay, and 57.
No.
So nobody bid on 57, huh? Oh, wait, one guy, Phoenix, maybe.
And that $20 doesn't include trucking.
No.
They must have another buyer.
Well, unfortunately, that's the product we need.
Mm-hmm.
Wilmore?
Yeah. R&J Trucking.
I have DNV and Ed Wilson.
And you don't have anything from them?
Well, I'm just saying what's here.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you don't get anything from them? They both told me, or they said they mailed it.
They said they mailed it?
Mm-hmm. You don't have it, you don't have it.
See, Mr. Mayor, I called, what's that name? I had a paper that said what I called you on. Kind of,
All right, well,
I'll
let's
put
finish
my
what-
one, okay, go.
Let's finish what we got here.
Hmm.
Ready? This is R&J Trucking.
Where do I want to put, no, where do I want to put that? Oh, we've got it up here, got it, I see
have
it.
them on there.
Yeah, you do.
Blacktop grindings.
Okay.
That's the last column.
Okay,
$10.
that's delivered?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't follow that across, guys, I'm sorry, my eyes don't work that way. Where are we at?
I think those boxes are too small.
Oh, my goodness, my eyes. I don't even know where I'm going here.
Here.
Here, use that
This
one,
is
Pat.
long enough.
R&J delivered. Okay, well, how much was that?
$10.
$10, got it.
Number 8, Dolomite.
No,
Right here.
I know, wait a minute, that's really slow back, I'm sorry. R&J, and that's delivered? Is it R&J?
Yes. These are all delivered prices from them.
Okay, got it. Number 8, Dolomite?
$25.25.
Number 7, Dolomite?
Doesn't have it.
Okay.
Now, he has all the limestones on here as a delivered price, okay?
Okay, so this is from R&J, so we
Yeah.
want down here on the delivered
It says
line.
Delivered, yeah.
And they're all the limestones?
Yeah, 617.
On...
Or you want to start at number 1? Do that, as you know. Start at number 1 and come across.
Okay.
Ready?
Mhm.
1950. Number 2, 1950. 4, 1950. 8, 1950. 9, 2145. 57, 1950.
Mhm.
304, 1770.
Wait a minute, 304, 1770.
And 617, 1770. That's it.
So it was R&J.
This was R&J, yeah.
Okay. And who did you say we didn't have one?
You should have got something from Ed Wilson for sure, and B&B probably too.
If I got them, they were all put together.
Okay. They weren't here, so I'll figure that out later. I had multiple conversations with Ed. He told me he mailed it. So that was just another tri-county. We already did theirs.
Yes.
They mailed it twice for some reason.
52, 56, and 60.
52, 56, and 60.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. As I got them, I clipped them all together.
Yeah. Well,
Well, we're not going to take any action tonight. so
right. We'll figure it out.
Go through everything, make sure.
Yeah, give me a chance to digest it all. And then
Oh, that's good, Cindy.
Because historically, haven't we just accepted them all?
Yes.
yeah.
And then that way it gave us flexibility. If somebody was out of one, we could go to somebody else.
Yeah, that's,
Okay.
That's the way we, exactly.
Historically, we
Yes.
done that.
mowings and road materials. $755. You see what I did here? Because we, okay.
So we're done with that?
I think we are. Did I put the clipping on here instead of there? I got that.
Do you have anything else, Pat?
Let me look for, excuse me, just a minute. Time consuming.
Hey, the brown grass is turning green.
Is it? I better find somebody to mow mine first. Okay. Oh, copy. Package from commissioners. Prepared resolution for an amendment to 911, which we did discuss. I think I'm okay with that.
Mel?
As far as what we've been up to, we finished running the pickup room to sweep the roads from leftover ash from winter. We're continuing to run the rotary ditcher, patching holes on roads as necessary, installed a couple of driveway culverts, did some work on the roller, replacing the scrapers and putting new mats on it to get it ready for the upcoming patching. I also had to take the 2006 2M spring to have the rear springs replaced as they were broken and beyond repair. We did our March sign inspection, and okay, I emailed our agreement to ODOT for the 200 tons, so I'm waiting to hear back on them when they get them bid out and get prices back.
Did they say when? I don't remember. Did we discuss that?
They anticipated them to have the bids back, I believe, by the end of this month, and that they would be opening and probably getting in touch with people on the 1st of May somewhere.
Okay.
Then we'll do our resolutions then, right?
I'm pretty sure that's how that was worded. So all we need, and they did send me, I made you a copy, Pat, an email. No, that's not it. I already gave it to you. Saying,
I think you did.
showing that that they had gotten our
Our request.
Our agreement, request, whatever you want to say, and that the resolution we did was accepted. So everything's good as far as our summer field contract. It was just it showed our name. You picked it up today with
Yeah. I think I stuck it in.
Yeah, that's it. That shows me sending it, and then the next page shows them receiving it.
Received it.
Resolution received with our tonnage.
Good.
Okay. I contacted Fred Basala from Hills, and he emailed me the specs for a new truck, similar to the one, very similar to the one we have. I got those back, read over them. There was a few minor things that were a little bit different in some wording and stuff. So he was going to make some changes to them and probably get them back to me tomorrow. I met with him this afternoon, actually came up here and we went over them after I had a chance to read them. And there was just a few, maybe 10 items on there that just the wording was a little bit different or something. So he was going to check into a few things and then get back to me.
How do you spell his name?
Fred Basella, B-I-S-C-E-L-L-A.
Did you guys discuss price at all? I mean, are we in the ballpark on what we thought we were
Yeah,
going to have to
actually,
spend?
it wasn't a lot different between the 2013 and the 2015.
Oh,
Is that right?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, comparing the two specs,
Mhm.
yeah, there wasn't much difference.
Okay.
Pricing similar to 2013.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit, but it wasn't substantial.
Well, then we're okay.
So I'll have that next meeting for you. So I'll have the cab and chassis price. So there was just a few things on there that didn't quite match the way we had the other truck that he was going to check into for me. And of course, the one thing that it will have is, getting to the urea, the DEF. You have to do it. International was about the last one holding on, not putting that on there, but it's on.
I don't understand what that is.
Additive for emissions. So anyway, I'll have that ready for you guys next meeting, once those few items are worked out. And I also received an email about our grant request, and it's still in the approval process, and we should be notified by the 15th of this month, who's getting in this time and next time. I'll have to copy that too.
Thank you. Is this mine?
Yes.
Barry, have you heard of how much of a response they had?
No, I haven't heard.
I don't know if there was a lot of response, that they're extending the time a little bit, because they originally said the 1st of April, now it's the 15th of April, or just that they're still in the review process. So. And the only other thing I have, I did take care of this, Bob, you contacted me about some pine limbs. We cut some more on mine. Like you said, you had to be pretty far back for them to obstruct you.
Right.
But
When
as
you
you
got
came-
to the top of the hill
Yeah,
and then you went
You
down.
can see them, but anyway, we trimmed them up so you can see them from way back now. So then,
Because after I spoke with you, I drove.
Did you come that way?
Then I understood what they were
Right.
talking about.
Where was that at?
just right here at Kelly Park
Oh.
in Fairfield School.
Because if you aren't paying attention, you'll be through the intersection.
They hang low.
And that's all I have for tonight.
Okay. Kim,
Nothing notable.
business isn't picking up?
A little bit, mostly informational calls. I'm looking forward to actually meeting with some people, but right now they're getting information and scheduling. So it's kind of normal for this time of year. We got one sunny day and the phone literally will start ringing like, oh, we can build things now. And then the weather will do this and they'll go, oh, false alarm, never mind.
Carl?
I have nothing. Everything's going good.
Well, good. Spring's here. Although it's going to snow here when? What, tomorrow or Saturday? Is your plow still on? Wow.
Tuesday, Mel and I went out and met with some Hill Corp representatives out on Woodville. Just kind of went over the roads. They put some additional signage up. Had a good conversation with them. They're going to give us a room in here for our next meeting for Bunker Hill, for the pipeline crossings. But I'm kind of waiting for Blacktop they're going to blacktop the intersection out of 558 yet.
Right.
So instead of bringing them in for a couple short batches, we're going to go and do all of it and kind of watch it as it goes. But I think it was a pretty good meeting, don't you think, Mel?
Yes,
So,
yeah.
met with them and just
You s-
made sure that they're staying on the rumor routes, and I think they're making a pretty good effort, so.
Well, when you go south of Route 11, boy, is that a view.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's right there.
Did you say the rumor was for Bunker Hill for pipeline crossings?
Yeah, it'll be for Bunker Hill, Pat. They're gonna
Is
come-
because of the pipeline crossings?
Yeah, it'll be they're going to come in from 558 down to the pipeline crossing and then go back out 558. So I have, sir.
Just along with that, Bob, there will be a couple ROWs too to work within the right-of-ways there.
Okay.
And I actually have one of them here, but I didn't worry about it tonight. Just wait till we have kind of like the whole package to bring it out, so,
2 right-of-ways forthcoming?
yeah, there'll be 2 of those.
How we come along with our phones?
Yes, all the paperwork has been submitted. I'm waiting to hear back from him. He said he'd probably be in touch with me tomorrow on that.
Okay, it's just 2 phones, right?
2 phones.
You 2.
Yep.
All right. Did we do good?
I don't even know. I trust Mel completely. I have no clue. I assume we had
I talked to you, right.
Yeah, he talked to me ahead of time.
I talked right now.
Trust him with the roads. I figured he could probably handle the phone situation. So he won't let us down. Or is it a smartphone, right?
Yes.
You can take photos.
Well, the little truth is, I already do. I have one, so I use my personal phone for a lot of zoning stuff. My notes and everything are on here, so I've already been living the good life.
But your phone's probably only 4. The new ones are going to be, what, 6?
6, yeah.
I think what'll be nice is, I don't know if you talked about it, but will they eventually be able to receive text? Many of our residents ask about,
Yes.
can they text you? And
Yeah.
it's almost, a few years ago that was fancy, and now it's almost like, no, if you just call or leave a voicemail, they're like, really?
No, actually with Verizon,
That'll
it's
be good.
unlimited data and text.
Great. No, I think it'll be nice, and it will, I don't mind using my own phone, but it certainly will be preferable to use a zoning phone for zoning photos and things like that.
Okay, Mary Ann.
Just observing, everything's good.
Is the grass out there turning green and those
Starting
little
to
white
turn.
things running around?
Starting to turn green.
You can't go by golfers, those people are crazy. They'll go out there, no offense, I mean it with love, they'll golf in the tornado.
She likes that.
I know, she's not complaining, she's like, those are my best people.
I left 5 guys out there playing when I left. I said, guys, I'm not going to be here when you're finished.
Wasn't it raining?
Yes.
See what I said? Bless their heart.
Don't you sit in a football game in the rain?
No, I don't like to be wet. I'm like a cat. I don't care who you are, I'm leaving. I can see you from the car.
Takes shower every night, doesn't she?
Not in my jeans. TMI.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, until we turned the fan off, I thought you were the one who was snoring back there.
Strong competition with it, you know.
Okay, all right. Anything else from anyone else?
As far as those bids go, Bob, you just want to wait hold off on accepting any of them until we have things going?
Yeah, that's what historically, that's what we've done. It gave you an opportunity to go over them and then run the checks, and
Okay.
we'll talk about them at the next meeting.
Sounds good.
All right. Motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
Oh, here's the phone stuff.
Yeah. Anything I need, or, because I trust y'all, as long as it has a charger, I'm good.
Yeah, I just haven't got a chance to
Yeah,
talk to you.
just keep that.